Um, uh, which one? No, never. Hey, Rabbit R1, can you tell me what day it is today?
Today is Sunday, March 22, 26. If you need any more information or assistance, just let me know.
Can you tell me who the President of the United States of America is?
Hold tight. Searching for current President of the United States 2026. As of 2026, the President of the United States is Donald J. Trump. He began his second term as the 47th President on January 20th, 2025. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Hey, can you turn down the volume?
The volume is decreased.
Can you decrease the volume one more time?
The volume is decreased.
Yeah, I got an update. Supposedly, you're supposed to just be able to say to it, "Hey, generate a working web page that does X, Y, and Z and whatever, or produce me an app that can do whatever and has this kind of interface or whatever." And it's supposedly supposed to just do it. However, I've never tested it, and I don't think it can. Okay, I'm gonna roll a doob, I think. What do you think about that? Okay, here we go. T1, tool. Notebook. If we can't have sex with you, you're a fucking loser. Did you know that? Like, oh, thanks. Thank you. I have these weird papes. These are some weird papers. Okay, this looks good. Can I tell you something really crazy? I went to school for mechanical engineering and I had all these flashbacks of when I was in school having to teach people how to like code. And I remember even in class, I was like, oh, this is how you generate G codes. This is how this is and then like even like Lewis and Sid, like I'm showing them, oh, like, that program that we're learning in class. Yeah, like, this is the be all and end all of that program. Like this is what it's for, is to generate this code so that, the machine can do all the work for you. And you just incorporate all the measurements into this thing and it just does it. And it's like, wow, and we're all so excited. And then it's like, you want to know, Lewis and Sid are both making like 100K in their job doing what it is that I taught them to do in CNC. And it's like, Lewis is Asian, Sid is from India. They met other people from their race that like set them up. They were like, oh, just enough from school, perfect. We'll teach you the rest and we'll get you dialed into what it is that you and they got literally this express ticket into their career. And me, I went and joined these Italian guys. And they could not get into the idea that I'm gonna learn, I'm going to be able to do it all for myself, and this is going to be on my resume, and then I'm going to move on to the next job. They like could not handle it. It drove them fucking insane. Like it really affected their fucking head and their mind. But like all the people that I went to school with, they're living these beautiful lives, making like 100K or more. And it's like, why can't I have that for me? Like I train them how to do it. Why can't I do it? And it's like I have all these Italian people that keep telling me that I'm Italian and we're together, and at the end of the day, it's like they're so crazy jealous to see me move on and to grow beyond them and to have the skills. Like it's crazy. And they're like, "Oh, like, where you're from, like your people." And it's like my people hate me. Like they do not want me to fucking grow. They do not want me to fucking win. They do not want me to have a life of my own. Yet they keep fucking hooing and hawing about it. It's crazy. It's like they stand in my way and then they tell me, "Oh, what's in your way?" And it's like, "Oh, it's you." Like I don't. It's just it feels like all these people that say that they're on my team. It's like, "Oh, but you're doing all these things that aren't helping me." Like, do you? And I have to have these weird conversations. Otherwise, everyone just keeps living the fucking nightmare. But it's not my nightmare anymore. And I feel like I'm always just on the side watching this fucking show go on. Walk away, walk away. You're lucky you're British. At least your people make sense. My people are crazy. They're fucking full on fucking crazy. They always have and they always will. I don't know why I'm experiencing this. I thought they were really cool. I thought that it was like Italia, but you want to know what? It's Italia for some other guy. It's not Italia for me. And they will take everything from me and they'll give it to some next guy because they think so. They're like, oh, you're spending all this time with these Asian guys and these brown guys and these Koreans and whatever. And it's like, yeah, when I spend time with Italians, guess what? I lose everything and nothing works. So, like, oh, can I hang out with Asians? Can I be with someone where it makes sense? They're like, no, go back to Italy, go back and be with these people. I'm like, oh, I've been doing that for the longest time and I have nothing to show for it. Do you know? And they're like, oh, do you know that you're not Asian? I'm like, oh, like, do you know that my Italian family literally poisoned all my fucking meals my whole life? Yeah, they're really into food because they're really into putting poisons in it so you'll never know that they're in it. I went to the gym today. I did back and buys. No, Like I want to go into the pool, but like I feel like I'm trying to put on a little bit of pounds because I feel like when I do the swimming, I feel like I really like drop off a bunch of weight, and I'm trying to like bulk a little bit. Peter was the Morningstar job, right? So like I maybe talked to him like 3 or 4 times in the week versus when I worked with Peter, it was like every day, all day, even into the evening. He's happy. He's like retired. So like every time I call him, he's like, "Oh, guess what? I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't have to do anything." Peter's got like 300K in this one bank account, 1 million in this other bank account. Another couple million in this other bank account, pension. This because can I tell you something? When you do something that you actually passionately are about, you're not working anymore, even into your older years. Like even right now, like Peter, even like I hear in the conversation, like he like kind of wishes that he's still working. Mind you, he's also happy that he's not working. It's one of those situations. Peter's also old. Peter too has like two sons and two like wife-in-laws and like whatever else. So like Peter's looked after. Like he's also got like a lot of sisters and like their core cohorts and stuff. Like here's the thing, like I think a lot about my mother because one of my friends from high school's mother just passed, and he lived like around the corner from me. So to be quite honest with you, in the back of my mind right now, like I'll be honest, like I'm thinking my mom's gonna pass relatively soon, you know? However, my mom is a really kind of healthy, I don't know, it's really tough to say. Like I really don't know. I haven't really been in her life for a long time. I haven't talked to her in like 5 years now, 6 years. So, my mom has a crazy life. That it's not a normal life. She cleans out people's assholes. But like out of all the things in the world to do for work, before that she used to do mortgages. Like I don't know why this sudden change. My mom too, all the problems are because of me. Yeah, but like any problem is because of me and she's perfect without me. And so I just want her to have that kind of perfection, like my mom's a materialistic woman and she needs like money and wealth. And my mother's made comments too. where I make like six figures and I take home like X amount and don't get on my bad side because I will ruin you. Like AKA like she's made comments too where I'm gonna get a lawyer and I'm gonna fucking wreck your life beyond belief, fact or fiction. Like that was the kind of messages she was sending me. Like out of nowhere, just when I'm just trying to get out of like her situation and just move out, she's sending me things like I'm gonna sue you for everything. You're not gonna have a fucking life after fucking seeing me in the courtroom. Like, but like, when someone's like, "Oh, you're paranoid. Oh, you're paranoid," and then like out of nowhere they're like, "I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna," and it's like, "But lady, like I'm just trying to move into my life. Like, I would talk to her and I would say things like, "Oh, I'm gonna like move into my new place. I'm gonna have a place without you," kind of thing. And my mother was like, "Oh, I'm always gonna live with you. I'm always gonna have a room in your house. Oh, I'm always gonna be a part of your life." Then I'm looking at her like, "What about your life? What about your husband? What about your kids?" And she's like, "Oh no, you're like my everything and my all things." And I'm like, "Sorry, what?" And everyone calls me crazy for this shit. And it's like, I don't get it. Like, I just wanted my own life. How would my parents take it out of nowhere? I call them up. "Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, how are you? Oh, I'm not working. Oh, thanks so much. See you later." Click. Like, ever since I left on my iPhone in my iCloud email, I have like every couple weeks or so a message. "Oh, hey, I love you. I'm thinking of you. I care about you. I wish I could be with you. Please give me a call. Here's my number." Like over and over again, like month after month. Like there's a huge list of them. Like I just type in my mom's email and they all pop up, you know? And it's sad, but like it's like, "Oh, I made a mistake, so every week for 4 or 5 years, I send you a fucking email about how I wish I didn't make that mistake." Yeah, but like you want to know what? Like I'm at a point in my life now where I'm like, what, 36? Like midlife crisis, and it's like I don't have anyone, I don't have nothing, and everything's broken and nothing works properly. And everyone's sitting at these precipice points where it's like, "Oh, if I look left and I like do two winks, everyone's gonna fucking turn on my son, like I fucking set them to." "Oh, I fucking flip this switch and the floor opens up, my son falls again back into the fucking pit of doom." Like that's what it feels like when we talk about my mother and my father. Because you want to know, it's not like they went to school. It's not like they really worked hard. It's not like they've got a really fit like body or a disciplined lifestyle. Yet they literally say one word, "Oh, my son's crazy," and then all of a sudden the floor opens up and I fall. Like, and it's like, buddy, like my dad never went to school. He doesn't have two pennies to rub together, and he literally doesn't say anything that isn't crazy. Like every word that he says is fucking nuts. My mother, same fucking avenue. You know that? Different way, but still crazy as fuck. Because it's like, I feel like I'm staring at the elephant in the room. Like, you know, I have literally this giant list of all these places that I volunteered at. In between going to school, working out, hanging out with friends, and living life. You know that? I would have. Yeah, but like I had like between three jobs, volunteering, and working out and going to school. Yeah, but like I know for a fact the people around me that are calling these shots don't work and don't have a life to that like, level of difficulty. I'm just gonna say, like they would never be able to maintain that kind of situation in their life. They would never. Yo, like my mom never even went to school. Like neither did my father. And they want to like throw all these comments at me, but like I went. I tried. I like gave it my all, like multiple times. Never let anything stop me. My dad too, he told me like when I was really young, he's like, I tried every drug. I really lived. I really like went out there and I really tried it all. And in the same breath tries to preach this like life of like treating your body like a temple. Like go figure. My mother, when I was a kid, I used to find needles under her bed. All kinds of needles. Who knows? Can I tell you something? I don't really trust that lady at all. My mom, she's not a doer. My mom's a talker. My mother, all her power comes from words and manipulations. And she's very much I will sit back and talk and manipulate and contrive to get what I want. She's not I go out there and work for the things I have. No, she's I plan this out. I stage this out. I made this so that it looks this way so that everyone thinks this way of this. That's my mother, 100%. And not just her, but like everyone she associates with and everyone that she really likes are in the same style of manipulation, the same style of life. You know that they don't have any capacity for doing. Everything is about sitting and talking with other people and getting around and manipulating words and stories so that everything can be a certain way. And it's almost like programming, like psychological programming. I'm going to program everyone in my circle to think a certain way of somebody so that all I need to do is, look in a direction, raise my eyebrow, whatever cue, and everyone will chime off like I have them fucking all in my hand, you know? I know it sounds like I'm like making my mom out to be this like evil witch, but like Guess what? I just found a dirt bike or a motorcycle. I'm about to drive out of Raccoon City. Yeah, there's this scene in this game where you're like on a motorcycle and like you're shooting and like it's so cool. Okay, so we got the dirt bike, got the repair kit. We gotta get this. We gotta get this. Whoa. My mom convinced a whole group of people to hate someone because they swear. She literally convinced them all to hate one person because she swears. Isn't that crazy? And I was literally listening to it happen, and I'm like, you don't know this person, you don't know what she's been through, so how can you make such a judgment? Like, I'm like, oh, they're just words, it doesn't really matter. My mom is like, can I tell you? It's like she's in a trance and she doesn't even know what she's saying. You know that? And she just keeps fucking going down these roads, and everyone's just like delving into it. You know that? Anyway. So we went in here before, but I don't have. Ow!
Phew.
Wow. You know, I wish Peter would go to the gym with me. Well, also too, Peter's like an old guy, like 65, I think. I think he's 65 this year in May. Or 66, maybe. No, he has to be 66. No. Maybe he's 60. Do you think he's 67 or 66? Okay, so when we go to the Mandarin, he gets the discount, the senior discount. Yeah, in like 30 years.
Light should be just up here.
Oh, this level. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Yo, these zombies are running. Like, when did you ever see them run? Like, I swear to God, they always just fucking walk. Yo, he's even got a SWAT fucking outfit on, so my bullets don't even fucking do nothing. Here you go. Yo, I'm like shooting them in the fucking head and it does nothing. They're like, oh hey, how's it going? There you go. He's done. One of the zombies is shooting mortars at me. Like, when did they ever learn how to shoot fucking mortars? Beyond me. When did they ever know how to use a chainsaw even? Beyond me. I can't even see this guy. You wanna know what? Can I be honest with you? Can I just toss a grenade up there? Bad news bears. That time. Okay, so we were in. There was nothing in here. Shotgun shells. People are trying to kill me. These fucking mortars. Oh, hey.
Do something.
What bullshit. Got him. You know what, Sean? You'd really like this game. This game reminds me of when we lived at Rose Avenue.
Damn it.
Oh, I died again.